Hello Summoners, and welcome to the first edition of the Summoner's Manual. Today we will be giving a quick rundown on the basics of League of Legends 5 vs 5 map, Summoner's Rift. Summoner's Rift is the largest field of justice in the League of Legends. This 5 vs 5 gameplay consists of both teams trying to reach the other team's base and destroying the Nexus. You will spawn as either purple in the top right, or blue in the bottom left. The objective of the game is to push your ever-spawning minion waves past the enemy's turrets and into their base, to open up the Nexus for attack, and ultimately winning the game.
Victory.
The general gameplay on Summoner's Rift is fairly simple. There are 3 lanes that lead to both bases: top lane, middle lane, and bottom lane. There is also the jungle, but we'll discuss more on that in a future episode of the Summoner's Manual. The lanes work like this. Both top and bottom lane will generally have 2 champions per lane, per side, whereas the middle lane will only have 1 champion. When the game begins and the minions start spawning, make sure to buy your starting items. This is the beginning of the laning phase. During this time, it is important to not only destroy the opposing turret, but to farm. Farming minion waves will grant you additional gold, and it is important that you continue to kill minion waves, and a fairly good idea to try and keep your enemies from doing the same. You can notice here in the video how the Aurelia is only focusing on hitting the minions to get the extra gold. Although killing the enemy champions does give you a greater amount of gold, it can be fairly risky. Notice here how Aurelia barely gets away with just a little bit of health. The turret will always shoot the first thing to come into its range, and will always try to shoot the minions before attacking champions. So it is safe to follow your minion waves into the turret's range, but watch out for enemy champions, because once you hit an enemy champion under their turret, the turret will try to defend them and attack you. Gold is naturally accumulated over time, but you can gain more by killing minions, by taking down enemy towers, by killing other enemy champions, by farming up the jungle monsters, killing the dragon in the middle of the map, or also trying to take on Baron Nashor. Baron Nashor is a fairly strong monster and gives lots of gold, so it's kind of important to try and take him on with some more teammates to back you up. That's it for now, Summoners. Stay tuned for the next episode of the Summoner's Manual. Remember to subscribe and like us. You can play League of Legends for free by following the link in the description below or going to their website at www.leagueoflegends.com.
Try letting go!